These ads belong to a brand that did over $2 million in revenue last month. The crazy thing is, none of them were filmed by real creators, and you literally cannot tell the difference. In fact, every single detail of this ad is all AI. And while most brands are paying so much for real UGC, you can convert to actual AI UGC for a fraction of the cost and a fraction of the time. Which means you can go from paying thousands of dollars a month in ads to only a couple hundred, allowing you to scale way quicker than usual. And this is all because of the Sora integration with MakeUGC. Now, I've tested this out over and over again, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to take a creator that's AI and make multiple different frames, scenarios, different products with that one creator. You can have the face of your brand be AI. And before you say people are going to be able to tell the difference or not, trust me, Sora 2 Pro allows this to basically be flawless. So without much more to say, let's just get straight into it. I'm going to head over to makeugc.ai and I'm going to show you what's up. So as you can see, MakeUGC over here, we go in and this is what we are displayed with. Now here are some examples just to get a bit of a feel as to what different brands have done in the past. And you can see that Clash Royale has even integrated this into their workflow, which has been something that has basically brought Clash Royale back to life. Now, if we head over down here, what we're gonna do is just show you that you can make it in minutes, so many different avatars, languages, and a ton of different features. And what we'll do is, depending on what you wanna start off with, obviously either basic or pro plan, but in this case, we're gonna tailor it to a pro plan so that we can show you how to set up your TikTok accounts, allow you to post regularly, organic content, and even run ads on there, all from the same creator, so it doesn't have to be branded directly from you, so that you're all doing it via this one creator, so you have this AI influencer doing all the work for you. With that being said, if we head over to the dashboard, we can clearly see what is going on over here. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through all the different features. This VSL feature is new. We're gonna run through that in the next video, so stay tuned. But for now, what we're gonna do is go over to the product in hand feature. In this case, what you need to do, just head over to the image section, and basically the way this works at its simplest form is that you're gonna put in a simple prompt as to what you want. And then from there, you're gonna also upload the image, make sure that it's all correlated to each other. And then you can simply go ahead, click the one that you want to see most. From there, generate the result. So this is actually a result of that ad that we actually put over here. So you can see extremely realistic, looks very good, even talking, all this kind of stuff included. But the real question is, how do we actually take the same guy and apply it to multiple different ads in different situations and essentially allow you to make him an AI influencer for your brand? So what we're going to do, save over the image that we want to take. In this case, we're just going to use that, make sure it's a PNG, a JPEG, that kind of thing, because it doesn't actually support WebP. I don't know exactly what it means, but you get kind of the point. What we're gonna do is, just to get a bit more of an accurate result, we're basically gonna choose someone that kind of fits this avatar. So in this case, we're trying to sell towards females, girls who are kind of in college, want a Stanley Cup, this kind of thing. So we can change all these different things from realistic, styled, to even your own actor. You can turn yourself into a UGC character if you really want to, but you know, that's for a different video, of course. In this case, we want to choose that we want a female, anywhere ages from 18 to 30. I think that would do good for ourselves. We can even check something a bit more sporty, or yeah, just different things in general, so that you can basically see and target more of your audience. So in this case, I'll choose Anna. I'm gonna go ahead, maybe choose Natalie. And then lastly, just to give a bit more information as to what we want them to look like, we're gonna go for Jade. So we have a big selection. We're gonna go for Violet. So we have a big selection of people here, all in HD. There's like literally thousands. There's like 300 plus, I think. There's literally 300 plus, so you're not gonna run out anytime soon. And in order to get a better picture of exactly what we want, what we can go ahead and do is actually choose an actor just to add some more characteristic to it. So in this case, you know, you can choose from males, females, depending on what your product actually is. I've gone ahead, selected female, age 18 to 30, because in this case, we're trying to attract a youthful, younger girl audience. So I'm going to choose Anna for the sakes of this video. I'm going to say young woman in college who uses the Stanley Cup in her dorm room. And just like that, we have a very simple prompt, roughly what it wants to be. You can also add more detail depending on what you want, more specifically inside the actual image. But in this case, we want to keep it simple, and we can go ahead and generate the images in literally one minute. Most of the time, you're going to come up with 3 different results. From there, you get to choose one, and that will turn into a video with actual instructions as to what we want to happen in the background, all these different things as well. So that's what the first step to this process is. So just like that, guys, we've got our 3 different versions. What we're gonna go ahead and do is either click whatever one you want the most. In this case, I feel like this is a bit more kind of casual. She's sitting down, it's not too like in your face kind of situation. So select that image, and then from there, what we're gonna do is fill in these 2 simple little scripts. It doesn't have to be too complicated. It's gonna be extremely simple, extremely easy. Also, what I wanna say in the meantime, let's just go ahead and choose a voice.
Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC. We are excited to come.
I feel like hers is a bit too high pitched. It's not really exactly what we're looking for. So we're gonna, put it down to female, and also make sure it's English. We want maybe in this case an American voice, all right? There's a lot of American accents here.
Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC. We are excited to collaborate with you on your next campaign.
I like Kelsey.
With you on your next campaign. Let's dive in together and create some truly.
Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC. Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC.
Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC. Hi there, welcome to MakeUGC.
This sounds good. This is a bit more relaxed, a bit more of a tone that I would look for usually. And if you're not really into the exact tone of the voice and so on, what you can actually do is go to settings, and then you can go to API integration. What you can do is, if you have an 11 Labs voice that you really want to integrate into this, then you can easily do that with a simple token that you just paste into here essentially, or copy this one and paste it into 11 Labs voice synthesis system. So it's super easy, super simple if that's the case and you want to change up the voice as well. So let's go ahead and read what we need to do in the first one. Well, first of all, we write exactly kind of what they want to say. In this case, we'll say, daily Good. We have a simple little snippet that we've wrote into this section. I use this product almost every day. Absolutely love it. And it's super practical and big, so it holds a lot of water. So that's a very simple little prompt. It has to be under 100, so you can't make it long anyway. This is a prompt. Make sure you get that. Like, you're not writing an actual script out. And then in the second scene, you just want to have exactly what she needs to say. In this case, dorm room background, and she is holding the product and sipping out of it while talking to the camera. And just like that, you've also got an extremely simple prompt for the second one. Dorm room background, just like in the photo, she's holding the product and she's sipping out of it while talking to the camera. And just like that, you've got the voice selected, you've got the background selected, and you've got the script actually made. And then from there, you simply go ahead and generate the video. So let's say while you're waiting, you just want to see what competitors have, and maybe you find one that you want to copy onto your page with your own creator. Well, here's an amazing tool that you can go ahead and use. So once you find the link to the TikTok or whatever you need to find, you go ahead and go click on the AI agents section. In case you need anything, I am here to help, of course. You go over to AI agents section, and you can even go to the TikTok ads reader. So what this is gonna do, and essentially you can take this from any competitor, anyone who's using a similar kind of product, who did a very viral video, is doing extremely well. What you can go ahead and do, just put the TikTok ad URL in there, your very own website essentially. So in this case, it would be Stanley website, your email, and then from there, you can easily select that same avatar that we chose over before, and it's simply gonna make the exact same thing out of it again. You can even upload the video instead of, pasting a link, and so it's gonna do the exact same thing here. you're basically just taking the competitor's ad, changing it slightly, and then reposting it to your account. So it's almost guaranteed success in that case. So let's go back to the main project and let's have a look at what she has come up with.
I use this product almost on the daily and absolutely love it as it's super practical and big.
So there you go. You have the video. Literally exactly what I put down is what's being made right here. And what I would do if I were you, obviously refine your script, make sure it's better. You can also increase the length of this. All this kind of stuff should be included as well. And now what you can go ahead and do, if you want to make more of these videos, you just simply select the other one. So this is going to change up the angle, change up the thing a little bit. Now, in this case, you could easily go ahead and repeat the same process for these other two. You're going to get 2 other different ads in this case as well. And from there, you can also change up the small details. What you can do here, if I show you again, if you press on here and you press remix, you can go ahead and change the script or small details in the background, etc. So it's not finalized. You can always make adjustments to these. What I want to show you is that you can now go ahead with those 3, make an ad for this one, make an ad for this one, and then do the exact same thing. We just go ahead, we select Anna one more time, we press OK, we add the image. In this case, we're going to choose a different version of the Stanley Cup that we wanted. And rather, instead of being in her dorm, we want her to be in the university campus. Let's say the girl is in the basketball campus of her university using the Stanley Cup. So just like that, we have a simple prompt. We're gonna generate the images. And so as you can tell, as I was saying, yeah, you've got yourself 3 ads right here with the same girl, with the same item in hand. And now we're going to generate another 3 ads with a different scenario. Just like that, you can do 3 different scenes. You can post every single one of each scene from that as well. You're going to get a month's worth of different ads with different scenarios. And in fact, you can actually just change this every single time and use the same avatar. Just like that, you've got yourself an AI influencer. Now we have the 3 different scenarios as well once again. So you can see she's out on the basketball court outside. This one's an indoor one. It's kind of what I was thinking a bit more in like, she's got a logo on the floor. Like, it looks super legit. And this one's like, I don't know about the Florida side in the back. Like, it looks real. It's amazing. But in this case, I was going for this kind of, she's also full body and frame. This is great. It's going to change it up a lot from her sitting down in her dorm room, although she's wearing similar clothes-ish, so it could also be a different day. So really, this is like an actual influencer. Okay, just like that, I put in a really stupid little script, throwing hoops and dunks on all the haters while sipping from my Stanley. And then what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to see and test the limits a tiny bit. So we're really testing the limits here a bit, and we're going to see what comes up with, you know, a product in hand where she's actually shouting enthusiastically while a ball bounces into the frame. So we're complicating it a tiny bit more. We're making her shout. We're also making a ball come into frame. So there's actually quite a few different things going on in the actual video. This may increase retention, have a couple benefits to the video in general, and you can switch it up a bit. It doesn't always have to be directly product orientated. Definitely if it's an influencer in this case, she can be saying something for her own liking and then just promoting as a side thing instead of just fully promoting it. So this kind of just shows you a bit of both sides. We're just going to wait here. It's literally not going to take that long at all because the last one took less than a minute or 2 before it was done. In the meantime, something useful would be going over to the B-roll section, and if you want to be involved in this a bit more as well, you can edit certain parts. What we're going to go ahead and do is actually use the same exact image. We're going to then say save, and you can even fetch it from the Stanley URL if that's the case as well. So once you save the image, we can go ahead and then just, you can see begin with slow to on the tumbler, catching the sleep design, rotating the tumbler. So in this case, I actually don't want any of this. This is a good prompt if you just want it to spin around. Maybe you've got an image of it already, this kind of thing. So it will be great. Like that, we have a simple prompt. We're going to just press generate video. And then we're going to also have some B-roll to put in between this video as well if we want to make it just that tiny bit better. In the meantime, just go ahead, check out the video that we have.
Throwing hoops and dunks on all the haters while sipping from my Stanley.
See? Oh my god, that is amazing. So you can see she picks up the ball. Yeah, there's small mistakes to this. It's always going to improve by the day. But literally you can see she chucks it behind her and she's shouting a bit more enthusiastically while holding the Stanley Cup. And she looks the exact same as the previous one. So there's no way you can sit here and say this is a different person, because this is literally the exact same human being. These are actual humans that we've turned into AI creators, and then you can use them as an actual influencer. What I recommend actually, instead of using the VO 3.1, is recommending Sora 2 Pro as well as an option. Is extremely good. So these kind of small details you can test around with, see what works best for you and your business as well, for the results that you're trying to get. So as you can see, here is the B-roll video that we were looking at just before.
What a shot. Man of a very sorry pass on it. And seeing if they don't type of place. Walking a pretty back starting.
It looks absolutely amazing. In general, you can see huge improvements with AI content over the last couple months. Just seeing how you can take an ad that would cost you thousands of euros to actually produce to turn it into something like this. Here's one of someone in the forest promoting a product that was actually genuinely difficult to put on. Like, I would struggle trying to describe how ChatGPT should do this, and it still did it via Sora and all the different AI engines. So there's really no limit to this. If you want to go check this out, go over to MakeUGC AI, and you're going to be able to do this all for an extremely good price compared to usual. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. We're going to be posting way more of these so you can see every different feature that you can do in order to increase ad campaigns with AI. And as the saying goes, I'll catch you on the inside.